Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be focusing on volume and area of shapes. So this is a completely different unit from yesterday's. Guys, if you haven't seen the video I've made yesterday on graphing linear equations, you guys should check that out. It's in the description below. But let's get to this first. So right here we have reference of the volume of different shapes. So first we're gonna we're gonna match the shapes to which formula it belongs to. So first we have V equals base times height. So this one is a cylinder. So we're just gonna mark it as a cylinder. Okay, now the second one is V equals 1/3 h pi r squared. Um, so this one is gonna be a cone. So really, basically what this is it's 1/3 of the cylinder. So the next one says V equals 4/3 pi r cubed. Now this one's really important. This is gonna be like on a lot of tests and stuff like that, even on placement tests. So this one is a sphere. Oh, okay. V equals 1/2 BHL. Now this one, so just guys keep this in mind. 1/2, because like a lot of people get confused with a triangular prism and a pyramid. So the one which has 1/2 in it is going to be the prism. This is a great way to remember. So we're going to write triangle. Okay. And now, last but not least, you guys guessed it, pyramid. Well, you could classify it as triangular pyramid. Alright. Now so now that we have our reference complete, let's talk about, let me show y'all some examples on how these shapes look like. So first let's focus on the cylinder and the cone. So basically a cylinder would be something like this. Let's make two parallel lines to represent it. And then let's add that was pretty smart. Well, just to represent it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, something like that. So just like two circles. So this right here is a cylinder. So that is what a cylinder looks like. Now, a cone. I think you guys know what this looks like, but just in case, let's draw something like. So we have two lines, which intersect right here, and we have like, well, remember guys, this is all three-dimensional. These are all three-dimensional because the volume. So, like these lines, this is just a representation. Now right here we have a cone. It's not the best, but yeah, it works. Now, so today we're also going to be talking about how to use these formulas. So let's learn about how to use the formulas. So right here for the cylinder, let's kind of get into what B and what H is for those of you who don't know. Now B is the base, so this right here. Now and H is like the length right here. So let's learn how to find B. So first of all, just to clear up some confusion, B is not just like the length from here to here. It's like this circle here. It's like the area of this circle. So think of it as, well, we'll get to that later. So right now, let's mark down B and H. Okay, now that we've done that, let's learn how to find out B. So since this is a circle, the area of circle equals, well, there's a formula for this, equals pi, which is 3.14. Well, it's an irrational number, but if you simplify it, well, no, not simplify it, if you round it, it's 3.14. So we're just gonna write pi. So A equals pi r, which is the radius. We'll learn about that. Square. So using this formula, we can find the base. So right here, just for reference, we can write B equals A of the circle. So basically the base is pi r square, if you guys kind of get it. So let's talk about the radius. What is the radius? So let's make a circle right here. Just a nice circle. So we have a nice circle here. Now let's say this circle is the base of this cylinder. Now there's so the length from this point right here and this point right here is called the diameter. So let's mark that. Let me choose a different color. So this is the diameter. Let's mark that as D. This is the diameter. Now, half of the diameter, like that, half of the diameter equals R. So let's note this down. So 1/2 d equals r. So if you think about it, this section of the diameter or this section of the diameter is the radius. That's r, the radius. Now that we have this information, let's make up a number. Let's make up the dimensions for this cylinder. Let's say h is 14 and b is 7. Oh, my bad. No, I mean d is 7. Okay, so right here, if the information that is given to us is h equals 14 and d is 7, we first step is to find out the base of the circle. So to do that, we need to find r. So half of 7 is 3.5. So that's r. Now so if we have the radius, now we have to multiply the radius with 3.14. So let me get my calculator out. Um okay. Now that would be 10.99, and we're gonna square 10.99. Which would equal 120.78. So this is our current answer. Okay. So 120.78 is our base for this. And so our height, which is 14, so last step we have to do is multiply this by 14. So I'm just going to do 121 times 14, which would be 1, 6, 9, 4. Well, this is approx. So this is our volume for this cylinder right here. So now that we have our volume for the cylinder, let's move on to the cone. Now, finding the volume for the cone with the same dimensions should be really easy. Now, remember guys, this is the rule of thumb. The cone is always, if it has the same basic dimensions, it's basically 1/3 of the cylinder. So its volume is 1/3 of the cylinder. So right here, so let's say we have the same dimensions. The radius, well, there's only one base. I mean one circle. And so let's just say the diameter is the same. So that's 7, and the height is 14. So if we have the same dimensions, since a cone would be 1/3 of a cylinder, we simply divide this number by 3. So let's do that right now. So we get 565. So guys, it's really simple. This is basically the volume of a cone. Okay. Um so now let's move on to our next our next area, which is the sphere. So let me just get rid of all this. Okay. Now let's focus on the sphere. So let's take a look at how a sphere looks like. Just draw a circle right there. Gonna draw a circle right there. I don't think it works, but do it. Okay. So basically, think of it as Think of it as like a ball, like a ball. You're playing with like a simple ball. So like a beach ball, any type of three-dimensional ball. Now that's a sphere. Now basically, how do we find the volume of a sphere? We look at it two dimensionally. Now right here we have the diameter, and so we're gonna take the radius. Let's use 10 as the diameter. Oh, still have it on. Yeah. So let's say the diameter is 10. Now let's divide it in half. That would be 5. So our radius is 5. Now, so the formula for a sphere is pi r cubed. So we would multiply 5 by pi. Let's do that. 5 times. Well, I'm using 3.14. So we have 15.7 as our for our pi r. Now we have to cube this. Remember, guys, don't get confused with the cube part. It's not square, it's cube. There's a difference between area of a circle and volume of a sphere. So, let's get this done. Okay, so we have 3869.9. Now, we're not done yet. Once we have this number, this is only pi r cubed. We have to multiply 4/3 by it. So let's do that. So we have a bigger number. You should have a bigger number. So we have 5,159.8. Now this is just rounded it. I just rounded all these numbers. So this is not the exact value. So once we have this, we're done. This is the volume for the sphere. Okay. So now we're done with that. Let's get rid of all this. Okay. Now let's move on to triangular prisms and triangular pyramids. Let me give you perspective of what they look like. So a prism, triangular prism, would look something like yeah, guys, I'm sorry, this isn't working out. Yeah, let's just focus on the formula then. So, think of it like this. There's two bases, which are triangles. And then there's a line. I'm not sure why it's not connecting, but whatever. Okay. So, think of it like this. We need, basically, we find the base and we multiply it by the height. So, same thing we did right here. So, right here, we're going to find the base, which would be the triangle, not the rectangle. It would be the triangle. Don't get confused. So, the triangle, the formula would be 1/2 BH. And then we multiply it by L. So, let's mark these real quick. L, B. Really simple. Now, let's find out B. Let's say our H, our height for the base is 3. And our, let's say our base for the triangle is, our base for the base is 4. So let's do this. Let's do 3 times 4, which is 12, divided by 2, which is 6. Now, if our base, so we have our base, which is 6. Now, let's find the volume of this. So basically, what we're going to do is multiply 6 by the length. Now, let's make up a number, 10. Let's 10, so 6 times 10 is 60. And there we are, 60. So now that we have triangular prism, let's move on to triangular pyramid. Oh, I don't know what's happening. I don't know how that happened. So let me kind of describe triangular pyramid. I'm sorry guys, this isn't working out, but think of a triangular pyramid like this. A pyramid which, like a pyramid, just a pyramid, like the pyramids of Giza, they're in Egypt, and yes, so that's a triangular pyramid. Now, basically, I'm just gonna draw a triangle to represent it. So it's supposed to be 3-dimensional, but this works out. So it says 1/2 BH. Now the base is it's like a rectangle or a square. Now, this is our base. And this is our base. So let's mark these. So this is our base, and this is our height. And this is just our base being represented since this isn't 3D. Now, let's take a look at the base. So right here, we see rectangle. Now there's dimensions for the base. So our dimensions are going to be 3, 2. So really simple. We find out the base, which would be 6. So our base equals 6. And our height. So they're going to provide the height for you. So the height would be this. So let's say they provide you with the height of 3. So 6, so we multiply the base times height, which would be 18. Now that we have this, we're simply going to divide 18 by 3, because right now this would be like so if this would be a rectangular prism, this would be the correct volume for it, if it had the same dimensions. But this is a triangular pyramid, so a triangular pyramid is 1/3 of a rectangular prism. So let's get to it. 18 divided by 3, 6. So there you have it, your volume. So this is basically everything you guys need to learn about volume. And this is going to be commonly seen in SATs and stuff like that, exams and tests. So this is like great preparation. Alright guys, and don't forget to subscribe and like to my channel. Thank you, and your help's appreciated a lot. Have a great one. Bye.